There's a kind of silence that sits inside a funeral home, not just hush, not just quiet, something deeper, a silence that carries the weight of everything no one knows how to say. I remember standing near the back pew once, a long time ago, watching a woman sit in the front row with her hands folded in her lap. Her husband was gone, just like that. 32 years of morning coffee, gone. The hand that always reached across the seatbelt buckle, gone. The way he shuffled when he walked, the sigh he gave when the news came on, the hum he carried under his breath, all of it gone. And there she sat, not crying, not wailing, just still. The thing people forget is this. The hardest part isn't always the loss. It's the reconfiguration. It's figuring out how to sit at a table for one when you've only ever eaten for two. It's trying to sleep on a bed that feels like it's leaning toward emptiness. It's walking through a house where every object still remembers the one who's no longer here. So when we show up at a funeral or in the days after, we need to remember that it's not about the words, because there are none. No sentence, no scripture, no card tucked inside a casserole pan will return what was taken. And most people know that. They know not to say too much, but they still say the wrong things out of nervousness, out of trying. He's in a better place. At least she's not suffering. God needed another angel. I know they mean well, but grief doesn't care about angels. Grief is selfish. Grief wants them back. Not someday, not somewhere, but now, in the kitchen, in the hallway, in the chair they always sat in. So what can we do? How do we show up in a way that doesn't sting? First, we show up, not just to the funeral, but to the quiet afterward, when the food stops coming, when the guests go home, when the silence becomes its own sound. Second, we remember that grief is personal. There's no one way to do it. Some people cry. Some people fold towels. Some go mute. Some talk to the air like the one they love is still just in the other room. Let them. Don't hurry their sorrow. Don't steer it. Just be nearby. If they want to talk, listen. Don't correct. Don't reframe. Let their story stand unedited. If they want quiet, be quiet beside them. Fold laundry. Bring soup. Sit. Let your very presence say what your words cannot. You are not alone in this. And don't ask, what do you need? They won't know. Instead, offer something small and sure. Can I bring groceries on Friday? I'll mow the lawn this week. I'll call you Sunday morning just to check in. Grief isn't solved. It's not fixed. It's carried. So offer your shoulder, not your sermon. And here's another thing. Don't vanish. That's what happens. People show up at the funeral and then the crowd thins. They don't mean harm, but life pulls them forward. Meanwhile, the one left behind has to figure out how to live in slow motion. They don't need 50 people at once. They need one or two who remember next month, next year, on the birthday, on the anniversary, when the season changes. And yes, it's hard. It's awkward. You may not know what to do with your hands or your voice. But that's okay. Grief isn't looking for polish. It's looking for presence. You're not there to lift them out of sorrow. You're there to go down with them, just far enough so they don't lose sight of the world that's still here. And the strange truth, one day it will be us. We will sit in that chair, we will smell the same lilies and wear the same stunned expression, and when that time comes, we won't remember who had the best words. We'll remember who sat beside us and let us weep. So go, show up, knock on the door even if your heart's in your throat. Stand near the one who has just entered the land of loss. Not to rescue, not to explain, but to be the proof that some things like love, like friendship, like real human presence do not disappear, even in the valley of death. Especially not there.